Yes, people, what's going on? It's Eagle Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and let's get the show started the right way. You already know what it is. Eagle Talks Football, like we always do it. Let's get to the intro. Where's the intro? Okay. Yes, people, what's going on? It's Eagle Talks Football. We're back again with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Please do hit that like button as you guys join the stream. And of course, if you guys are joining us from the D-Gal show, please do make sure you guys do subscribe to FamZone TV. Plus, do subscribe to Eagle Talks Football. And don't forget that we still got you guys hooked up for the winter for the Christmas period coming up. In case you haven't already done so, go check out OK Jerseys. The link will be in the description for you guys to get 8% off whatever football shirts you guys want. OK Jersey is the #1 spot to get replica jerseys that you guys can get for discounts. And of course, it's very, very affordable. So please do check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description and in the title right now. But before we go any further, we got to talk a little bit about some transfer news. We got to talk a little bit about some news around everything else. There seems to be some news about a goalkeeper that Arsenal are after, PARMA'S goalkeeper. Plus, I'm hearing some news about Declan Rice getting a new deal. So we're going to get into that plus more. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get straight to some of the Arsenal news as we get started. First things first is, of course, did you guys know Mikel Moreno had 28 GA so far for club and country in the year of 2025? That is insane. That is insane. I did not know Mikel Moreno had this much GA. I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed with the Mikel Moreno stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff out there, but this impressed me. First, he's got more GA than Foden, Enzo, Xavi, and Florian Wirtz. That's in the whole year of 2025 in the Premier League and for Spain. That is nuts. That is nuts. I did not know that. I did not know that. That is something that I did not know. So I'm quite impressed that he did that. Shout out to everyone joining us over from FamZone. Big up to you, bro. Big up to everyone. Yildiz, I don't see too many things about him to Arsenal. I think I've seen some rumors, but I don't think it's enough where it's like it's legit. I see some stuff about him to Arsenal, but not too many sources coming out with stuff. Wait, what? What's this? What's this? Do you have information I don't have? Like, let's get into it. First things first. This is Arsenal are looking at a player from Frankfurt, Jean-Matteo. I'm not sure who this guy is. Let's find out. Who is he? What position is he? He is a 20-year-old forward who this season has 2 goals, 1 assist in the Bundesliga. It looks like he plays. He could play on the wing and as a forward. Arteta seems to be interested in him. Keen, 70 million euros. Not happening. Not happening. If that's what they're looking at. It's valued at around 25 million on Transfermarkt. He can play on the left and he can play as a striker. What is he? He's right-footed. He's French and Cameroonian. He plays for the French under-21s. That's what's going on right now. So we'll see. We'll see. This just seems to be interest. I'm not seeing too much about this guy. I've not heard too much about him. So we're gonna have to wait and see, monitor that. Keep that in our back pocket for now. Not 100% sure how legit that rumor is, but there is going to be a lot more transfer news jumping around as the summer transfer window, as the winter transfer window starts. You're going to see way more transfer rumors and transfer stuff floating about. So just stay tuned for more of that as the window continues. Next, you got here Gyökeres. Gyökeres is looking slimmer, they're saying. I'm not too sure. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I haven't haven't been paying too much attention. I think people have been reading too much into the stuff about Gyökeres. Arsenal have made an approach for Kenan Yildiz. London club contacted his entourage and understand the contract and conditions. Interesting. This is a very interesting development, as this is a legitimate source over there in Italy stating this. So maybe we can get him, maybe we can't. At this moment in time, him and Juventus are in a discussion for a contract renewal. So will this lead to anything? We'll see. But in my opinion, the contract renewal seems to be their number one priority. If they don't get a contract renewal, that would be very interesting. Even Turkish news posted it. Interesting. So more and more people are speaking about him to Arsenal. This is a interesting development in my opinion. I never really thought this was a possibility. If this does happen, this would be a big upgrade on that left wing position. Would he be a replacement for Trossard? We'll see. He is a very talented player. I don't know too much about him. All I know is that Juventus, they view him as one of the shining lights over there in Juventus. And Juventus are not doing so well right now. They're sitting, fourth or fifth in their respective leagues. Turkish international, left winger predominantly, very tricky player. I think he could do some great things for Arsenal if he did actually join us. Will he though? We'll have to wait and see. At this moment in time, it's just basically talks. We just seem to be in the talking stage. We'll see if anything develops. I personally think Arsenal will be looking to sign him, but I don't know if it's going to be a January transfer signing. I think it's most likely going to be I think it's going to be something that we do. If we do it, it's going to be something that we end up doing in the summer. But yeah, talks are ongoing. Ongoing talks is very good to hear. You never want to just see interest though. You want to see Arsenal actually making the move and getting the player over the line, hopefully. So we're gonna have to wait and see if things can get developed. But we are interested in some players. We are looking to make some ongoing talks. The transfer window in January is going to be crucial if we can go on to push on. But yeah, Giuseppe reposted this stream. Shout out to you. Shout out to whoever that is. Shout out to you reposting. Big up to you. But yeah, this is one of the things that we're currently discussing. Now, if I'm gonna look into Yildiz, if I can look into what they're saying about him, if I can just look into some of the news around this, the rumors and what's floating about around him is that the Corriere dello Sport are reporting that Arsenal are one of the clubs to make contact with Johan Mendes over Yildiz. Talks over a new contract for the youngster in Juventus said to be stalled and opening the door for interest and exploring situation. Of course, we're seeing multiple reports around this saying Arsenal are very keen in the 20-year-old. Yildiz has reached an agreement, renew deal with Juventus, but yet talks are ongoing. Very interesting. Could move because possible as early as 2026. Damn, so January transfer window, he could even be available. If that does happen, that's very interesting. You got Alex here speaking about him, saying he's incredible technically, aura to carry games, ability in and outside, capable of spectacular shot distance, and output is not there yet. So output is, of course, very important, but he just doesn't have that yet. He's still a very young player, so he can develop that. Rumors about him potentially being for sale all over thing as the year Yildiz. Here we go. He is in the team of the week over there. What else is there? You got Terry doing a video on him also, as we've been linked to him. Very interesting. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens with the Yildiz stuff. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. What's going on with Saka? What is this? Saka new deal? What? Let's check this out. Saka new deal. What's going on with the Saka new deal? What's going on? Saka new deal. Saka has agreed a new deal with Arsenal. This was a long time ago. Nothing about Saka new deal. So I don't know what Terry's talking about. Yeah, I don't know what Terry's on about, but that is that. Next, we got the goalkeeper, guys. We got the goalkeeper. He is a Japanese goalkeeper. Zion, how do you pronounce his name? Zion
Suzuki.
Zion Suzuki. So Arsenal are tracking the Palmer goalkeeper, Zion Suzuki, for upcoming summer transfer window. And in case you guys don't know, we do need a backup keeper since Kepa Arrizabalaga could be headed out of the club very, very soon. We don't know exactly when Kepa is going to be out, but rumor has it that Kepa could be headed out the club as Coma, which is none other than Cesc Fabregas's club. Yes, Cesc Fabregas wants Kepa Arrizabalaga at his club, and he could potentially mean Arsenal will need a replacement for Kepa Arrizabalaga, and this could happen as early as the summer transfer window. So yes, another transfer window where a player could be headed out of the club. So just to give you guys a quick update on who this player is and give you a little bit of understanding of who he is, this is the goalkeeper for Palmer. He has played this season already 11 games. He played 37 games last season in the Serie A, 2 seasons back-to-back in the Serie A. Before that, he was playing in the Belgium League, Belgian Pro League, playing 32 games. He has played for Palmer, which is currently being managed by former Arsenal assistant manager Carlos Quester. He is 23 years old. He's a goalkeeper, a Japanese goalkeeper, but he looks African. So I'm not exactly sure what his other what the mix of nationalities is that he is. But let's see what his profile says. Profile says he costs around 20 million potentially. He's a Japanese goalkeeper, born in America, Newark, New Jersey. Interesting. 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 I wonder what his parents are. I know one of them is Japanese, but I don't know which one. Very interesting. Home name of home. Okay, very interesting. What else is there? How many clean sheets is he keeping right now? Clean sheets, 1 clean sheet this season. What was his stats last season as a keeper? How many clean sheets did he have last season? Last season, how many clean sheets did he have? How did he do? He is in a poor team that was probably fighting relegation, so he probably had to have a lot of saves and a lot of what is this? Why is this not showing me clean sheets? Is this it? Clean sheets. So he had 8 clean sheets in 37 games. Yeah, you know what? It's tough to do goalkeepers, especially for relegation sides. So I'm not even gonna look at stats. You can't judge goalkeepers solely off stats. So I'm gonna have to find out more about this guy and get back to you guys. But at this moment in time, just know that Arsenal are amongst one of the clubs that are very highly rating this goalkeeper. He works under one of Arteta's previous assistant managers. He is mixed, so we're gonna have to see. Respect to Faz. Did Faz rate also? Shout out to Faz if he rated. Shout out to Faz. Shout out to you, Tim. I see you in the chat. Big up to Tim in the chat. Because you are a poor side, look at clean sheets, ain't it? Because he with a poor side, look at clean sheets, ain't it? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was looking at it. Name me a black goalkeeper. Spec Gonzalez. Nah, you know what? The stereotype of black goalkeepers is crazy. Would Raya classify as a black goalkeeper? He is mixed. Would you? Would you? The only keepers I'm thinking about is Mendy, Mike Mignon, and Dida back in the day from for Brazil. I can't think of too many black goalkeepers. Can't think of too many black goalkeepers. Bro, we need you back on the Arsenal roundabout. Too many negative fans on there. After a result versus Chelsea, of course they're gonna be negative. What do you expect? I can't spell his name. The Milan goalkeeper is really good. Mike Young. Why does your channel have so many ads? What do you mean? How many ads did this thing play? What the hell? How many ads did it play? I haven't played. 1 second. It's not like I do it. It just automatically happens. How many ads have even been played? It's manual, and it's scheduled as medium. So it's like this is the normal regular amount of ads. I don't know, but yeah, let's go to let's go to the next let's go to the next bit of news. Let's see what's next. Boss, it can't. What's next? Let's see what's next. Shout out to AFC Extra for always keeping us informed on the latest on Arsenal news. Next, we have Russo and Declan Rice both win Player of the Year for We Are the FSA Player of the Year. So fair play to them. We spoke yesterday about Arsenal signing the Ecuadorian twins. We did a whole reaction video and we looked at the actual highlights. So I would highly recommend you guys go check that out. Go check out that stream and check out the bit where we spoke about them and we did the highlights and we looked at their gameplay and how they play. It was quite interesting to say the least. And I would highly recommend it to anybody who hasn't already watched that bit of content that I did on those two. They're very talented young players. They're both 16 right now, and when they turn 18, they will be joining us. But in the meanwhile, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, that is that. Is there any other news that we need to discuss? We'll look into that in a second. I'm gonna just ask you guys though. Are you guys surprised that people are negative after the game versus Chelsea, or would you have thought that people would have changed their tune? Because I'm seeing people on major platforms changing their tune. I'm seeing people on Talksport saying Chelsea are going to push Arsenal. It's Arsenal's title. I'm seeing people saying they think Arsenal benefit more than Chelsea does from the point at the bridge. And these are refreshing takes, as usually you see people being dishonest and a little bit dishonest when it comes to Arsenal and just speaking out the ass. And it's nice to see that somebody's not speaking out the ass for once. It's nice to see somebody not speaking out the ass for once and actually being fair with their analysis about Arsenal. Um, but yeah, let's go. Let's get on to the next bit of business for today. What is going to be the lineup for the game? So give me your lineups, boys. Give me your lineups. Give me your lineups for the game. Give me your lineups for the game. We need to talk about this. What is the lineup? So, of course, we have Raya in goal. Raya is in goal. Get involved. Get involved in the chat. Get involved in the chat right now. So, Raya is in goal. Timber right back, of course. Timber right back. Left back, do we 100% go with Miles Lewis-Skelly or do we go with Calafiori? What are you guys saying? Let me know. Left back, is it Miles Lewis-Skelly or Calafiori? Best Rice and Calafiori. Rest Rice and Calafiori. I don't know about resting Rice and Calafiori, bro. I'll be real. We're just gonna be honest and we're just gonna throw Mascara in there because I think Mascara is gonna start. 1 second. Christian Mascara is gonna most likely start. Where is he? Where's he at? Mascara in Capier is going to start. I think Saliba is going to be out. I think Saliba is still going to be rested. People are saying Brea, Calafiori. A lot of people are saying they still play Calafiori. What's up? Hope you're doing well, bro. Rudy, Lethal Star, shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I do think it's going to be a situation where we're going to probably play Calafiori and just keep it simple. So you play Calafiori, you keep it simple. Now, Saka's definitely going to start, in my opinion. Saka's going to start. I don't think there's any debate there. I think Declan Rice is going to start. Rice is going to start. I don't think there's a debate there. Those last 4 positions, I need you to tell me, do you start Zubimendi, Eze, Odegaard and Eze, and you put Declan Rice in the middle? Do you play Zubimendi here, Odegaard here, Eze here, or do you play Madueke, or do you play Martinelli, or do you play Gyökeres, or do you play Moreno? What do we do? Let me know what you guys are doing in those positions. We need to rest Rice and Timber, Odegaard and Eze. Gyökeres starts, Odegaard starts, Zubimendi and Odegaard. Why not Norgard? I think because they're one of the best counter-attacking teams, maybe you don't want to start Norgard in a game with so much pace needed. Norgard's going to still be able to play versus Crystal Palace, and he's still going to be able to play versus the likes of Club Brugge. We're going to have 2 big games coming up. Eze on the left, Nani on the right, Gyökeres up top. You're resting Saka. Bench Eze, play Martinelli on the left, Odegaard in the 10, Moreno, and Zubimendi in midfield. Interesting. I don't think that's going to happen. In my opinion, somebody here, Man City fans saying squeaky bum time. Of course, rest Moreno. In my opinion, the easiest thing is, first thing, from everything you guys are telling me, I think Gyökeres is going to be up top. That is what I'm getting from this. We can't rest anyone. We can't afford to drop points at home when we have Villa next. I agree. Start Nani. Okay, so we've now broken it down where we got 3 spots left in the team, and we need to figure out what we're going to do with these spots. Now, just to give you guys an update on injuries, quickly to give you guys an update on injuries and who's available and who's not available, I'm just going to take a break from this lineup, and we're going to go back to it in a second. Updates on injuries. The updates on injuries are right here. What's going on with the injuries? We know that Gabriel is out until late December with a muscular injury. We know Saliba has a knock, and it's 50-50 if he's going to be available or not today. We know Kai Havertz is going to be coming back late in the month also, and basically we're just going to be deciding what we're going to do and how this is going to work out. So in my opinion, I think both Trossard and Saliba, if not 100% fit, are not going to be risked, and it's going to be a situation where they're both not going to be available this game. Who do you start in the case that both Saliba and Trossard are out? That's what I'm going to ask you guys for now, because we don't know if they're 100% playing. We're going to find out in a few hours. We'll find out in a few hours, but at this moment in time, we don't start him. Maybe Jesus can get 15 minutes. I agree. Marino literally kept us in the title race with crucial goals, 100%. But do we maybe give Gyökeres a chance to come back into the team? And Moreno could even play on the next game versus Aston Villa. It's totally up to form. Eze on the left. Say we do Eze on the left. We do Odegaard. We could do this. We could do this. And then we could have somebody there, or we could just do, I don't know. We could have Zubimendi in the team. We have Zubimendi in the team, and then this is the team we go against Brentford. You have Eze on one side, you got Saka on the other side, you got Gyökeres up top. Similar team to what we wanted to do against Nottingham Forest. It's just, of course, the center backs are different. I don't know. What do you guys think about this team? That would mean we've made 1 change, 2 changes in the team. Max, do you think we play Mazu Skelly? Is that the change that you make, or do you keep we've already spoken about it. We said we're going to keep Calafiori, so I'm not going to change it. But if you could make one major change in this team, what would it be? We need to rest players. I understand that, but do we really need to go crazy and start playing, rotating too much? Do we need to rotate too much? Because if I show you guys our upcoming games, look at our upcoming games. So we play Brentford today. Then Saturday we play Aston Villa, then Club Brugge. Really and truly, we could rotate a lot of players versus Club Brugge. We've already rotated players. Look at it this way. In this game, you had Saliba and Hincapie. In this game, you had a rotated team slightly with Mosquera and Mazu Skelly walking in. Plus, you had so Mosquera and Mazu Skelly were changed for that game. Then you had the Chelsea game where you had the change of Trossard. Trossard was out because of injury, and you had Martinelli in, you had Hincapie in, you had Calafiori in, and of course we already know about Mosquera's situation, so he was already starting. So you've made 3 changes again. If we make another 3 changes, that makes sense. If we make more, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to keep it to a similar team and maybe make minimal changes, because every game we've made 2 or 3 changes. I don't see us making granular changes. Joker is coming in for Moreno, Eze going to the left, Odegaard in the midfield. That's 3 changes. Boom. I don't think we're going to go Ben White and Miles Lewis-Skelly and Moreno in midfield instead of Declan Rice. I just don't think we're going to do that. Or Norgard. Although I did ask the question, should Norgard start this game? And everyone's like, some people are like, yes, some people are like, no. I think with City being 2 points behind us in the league, I think it kind of changes that question from a maybe to a no. I think it does. I think it changes that question completely. City being 2 points behind us puts a little bit more pressure on us to have to win every single game. And I'm just looking at it. I'm just saying to myself, yeah, let's go and win this game. Let's focus on winning this game and bun worrying about rotation too much right now. We got a bunch of our players coming back from injury. If I show you some of the players in the squad that are coming back to injury, you have Jesus who's back from injury. You have Trossard who's injured right now, but he's going to be back. You still have Ethan in the team. You have Nani Madueke in the team. You have Saka in the team. You have Eze in the team. There's so many guys. There's going to be game time for all of them eventually. Let's not lose track of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to win the league, and I'm not rotating too many positions. But yeah, Leeds do for a win tonight. Hopefully Leeds win tonight. Hopefully Leeds win tonight versus Chelsea. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Let's go strong and win the game. 100%. Let's go strong and let's go win the game. Is there anything else that needs to be discussed today? Let me just go check quick before we move on. Is there anything else that needs to be discussed before we go? Let me check. It's been a busy couple days, guys. It's been a busy couple days. I haven't been able to check everything. You know what? I think Moreno might start. I just seen Moreno post an Instagram post. He's probably starting. Moreno posted on Instagram. Timber posted on Instagram. Arsenal are watching Real Betis midfielder Pablo Garcia and Hoffenheim defender Traore and okay. So Arsenal are doing some scouting. We already spoke about some of these things. Hincapie, of course, Hincapie is starting. To me, it seems like they all have the same. Like Instagram marketing team or something. The way their posts are coming. Declan Rice, Norgard, Christian Norgard. I like how he says his name. Christian Norgard. What else is there? Semenyo. Arsenal are keeping an eye on Semenyo's development, but as it stands, they are well stocked in forward areas. They have 5 players who can play on the left That just tells you we're not going to sign nobody in January. This tweet right here just tells me we're not signing anybody in January. With the amount of players we have on the left right now, I don't think we're going to sign anybody on the left. Why Semenyo over Yildiz? I think Semenyo ends up at Man City or Liverpool, man. I don't think he joins Arsenal. I think he ends up at Man City or Liverpool. That's just what it seems like right now at this moment in time. We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, before we go, guys, give me your score predictions. Score predictions for the game. Let me know your score predictions for the game. Let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section. What's your score predictions? What do you think is gonna happen? Let me know right now. And of course, don't forget to check out OK Jerseys, today's title sponsor on today's video. OK Jerseys, the one place where you can get discounts on proper jerseys. They look perfect. They're amazing. And I got a couple of them myself, and I'll be honest, I've never been more happy with them. They look wonderful, and they're literally, you don't have to pay those ridiculous prices for those kits. They're good quality also. But yeah, my score prediction for today's game, I'm thinking Brentford's a tough team. The last 4 times we've played them, it has been 1-1, 2-1, 1-1, and 2-1 at the Emirates each time. Each time Brentford score, each time we've been able to keep a clean sheet, but we're confident. 17 games unbeaten. I think that continues. We win this game, get right after the game versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Brentford have also struggled away from home. Their fixtures, they've done well at home, but away from home, not so well. They've won 6 games, lost 6 games, and drew 1. So hopefully after this, they're going to have their 7th defeat of the season, and we can go and get our 10th win of the season. In 13 games, 10 wins. No, in 14 games, 10 wins. That would be nice. We need to do that. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here, boys and girls. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Well, let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. 3-0, 3-1, 3-1, 4-1. I'm going 2-1. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal victory. I guarantee they'll score from a corner or a throw-in. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully we keep a clean sheet, but I doubt we'll keep a clean sheet today. If you drop points tonight, we are effectively level on points. If we draw tonight with 3 points ahead of you, are you counting your Man City game as a win at your ground? Interesting. Etihad in April, May. Oh, okay. So you're already counting that as a win. Interesting. Last time I checked, the last 2 times we played at the Etihad, it ended in a draw. So I don't know about counting anything as a win. Maybe you need to chill with that. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, boys and girls. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm going to be back later tonight after the game. Hopefully it's a win. Hopefully we win. And I'll be back with a match reaction immediately after the game. Stay tuned. Check us out after the game. And you already know what it is. Eagle Talks Football. We're out of here, people. Love for the love. I'll catch you guys in the next video. You already know what it is. And please do hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. And show some love to the channel on the way out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Eagle Talks Football. We're out of here, people. And let me redirect you to, where should I redirect you to? Let's see, where should I redirect you to right now? Who is live that I should redirect you to? I'll send you guys to the terrace. So yeah, you guys can go check out the terrace. We're out of here, people. Boom. You already know what it is. Peace out. A-Town down. You know what? I'll send you Sahal. Sahal, what's going on? No way that's Sahal. Anyways, we're out of here, people. Catch you in the next.